Hello students, in last video we have seen about identifiers and keywords in tokens. In this video we are going to see about operators. What is meant by operators? It is a special symbols which represents computations and conditional matching, etc. It's nothing but of a special symbols which is used for calculation purpose and for conditional checking purpose. So operators are categorized into many operators. So which is arithmetic operators, relational operators, logical operators, and assignment operators. See here, values and variables used with operators are called operands. So what is meant by operands? See the example, C is equal to A plus B. In this example, plus is nothing but of operators, which is a special symbol, and A, B is nothing but of a value, which is called as operands, and C is nothing but of a variable, which is also called as operands. Here C, A and B are called as operands, and plus is nothing but of operator. Arithmetic operator. Let's see the four operators one by one. First is arithmetic operator. It is a mathematical operator that takes two operands and perform calculations on them. As it is a mathematical operator, addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. So like this, it takes the mathematical operators and it takes two operands. So as I said, A and B as the two operands, and it performs arithmetic calculations on these two operands. So which is used for simple arithmetic calculation purpose. See the tabular column. So what are the arithmetic operators? Is addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, modulus, exponent, and floor division. So these are the categories under arithmetic operator. So as you know about arithmetic, subtraction, multiplication, and division. So what is meant by modulus? Modulus is nothing but of, it gives the quotient, it gives the remainder as the answer. So what is meant by division? It gives the quotient as the answer, and modulus is nothing but of, it gives the remainder as the answer. Exponent is nothing but of power of 2. That's I have mentioned here, A exponent 2. And A floor division of 30. What is meant by floor division is, it gives the integer part of the quotient. So that's nothing but a floor division. And other than the clear example will be explained in the demo session. Relational operators. It is also called as comparative operator. It checks the relation between the two operands. So in relational operator, we check the relation between the two operands A and B. So we check the relation between of two operands, and once the condition is checked, it returns, if the condition is true, it returns true. If the condition is false, otherwise it returns the answer as false. Okay. See the tabular column, which are the operators used under the relational operators. Equal to, greater than, less than, and greater than or equal to, and less than or equal to, and not equal to. So these are the symbols for all these operators. And A is not equal to B, A is greater than B, A is less than B, A is greater than or equal to B, A is less than or equal to B, A is not equal to B. Okay. So the examples will be explained in the demo session. Okay. And next is logical operators. So it is used for logical purpose. So that is, it's called as logical operators. So the three logical operators are and, or, and not. So these are the three logical operators. See the tabular column. And, or, and, not. See the symbol here. So it is as, or, and not. How it works is, A is greater than B or A is equal to B. There are two conditions, which any one of the condition is true, then the answer will be true. In the part of and, it means it has to satisfy both the condition. A is greater than B. It has to, the first condition also be true, and the second condition is also true. So if it satisfies both these conditions, then the answer will be true. And not, A is greater than B. Here what it will happen is, it first check the condition A is greater than B. If the answer is true, then the answer is reversed by not operator. Okay. See here, that's why, see the example, A is 97. So it check the condition 97 is greater than 35. Condition is true. What the not operator will do, as I said, is it reverse the answer. So true will be reversed as false. That way false as the answer. Okay. So what is the difference between these three operators? for OR operator, it has to satisfy either one of the condition. If one of the condition is true, then the answer will be true. In AND operator, both the conditions should be true, then the answer will be true. If any one of the condition is false, then the answer is false. What here is, it will check the condition and the answer will be reversed by the NOT operator. Okay. The next is assignment operator. It is used to assign a value to a variable. Okay. And what is the operator which is used for assignment operator is equal to symbol. See the example, a is equal to 5 and b is equal to 10. Here a and b is a variable and 5 and 10 is a value. The value is assigned to a variable. Okay, that's why a and b is a variable and 5 and 10 is a value by using the equal to operator, which is called as assignment operator. And there are various compound operator in Python. What are the compound operator? Compound operator is nothing but of combination. See here, shorthand operator. So plus is equal to, plus equal to, minus equal to, multiplication equal to, division equal to, modulus equal to, and exponent equal to, and floor division equal to. So these are the compound operator. See the tabular column, equal to is used here. So 10 the values assigned to x and computers assigned to b using the equal to operator. And see here, x plus equal to 20. This can be written as x is equal to x plus 20. So this is briefly explained, and this is written shortly as assignment operator. This is shortly written as x plus equal to 20. In elaborated manner, how we can write is x is equal to x plus 20. So that's why it is written shortly here. So like this operator, the same it was written as short as x minus equal to 5. So which can be written as x is equal to x minus 5. X multiplication equal to 5, which it means x is equal to x star 5. See here, x division equal to 2, which it means x is equal to x divided by 2. X modulus equal to 3, which it means x is equal to x modulus 3. X exponent of is equal to 2, which can be written as x is equal to x to the power of 2, which is meant by exponent. And floor division, x floor division equal to 3, which it means x is equal to x floor division 3. So these shorthand operator is called as assignment operator. And next operator is conditional operator. Ternary, conditional operator is also called as ternary operator, and this operator is based on condition checking, and the answer will be either it is true or either it will be false. And here the test condition in a single line, the coding will be in a single line. Okay, the condition checking and the answer of true part and the answer of else part will be in a single line itself, which replace the multi-line of if-else statement. So in if-else statement, if will be in one line and true part will be in one line, else part will be in one line, and the false part will be in one line. So these 4 lines are replaced by a single line by the help of conditional operator, which makes the coding compact and easier. See the syntax: on true, variable name equal to on true, if test condition, else on false. So what it will happen is, first it will do the test condition. If the condition is true, then the true part will be executed. If the condition is false, then the else part will be executed. Okay, so this is nothing but of the code will be the code is in a single line. See the example: if 49 is less than 50. Yes, the condition is true. So since this part will be true, part will be executed. What is the true part? 50 is assigned to minimum. See here the answer, minimum equal to 50. This will be your answer. See the next condition or next example: if 49 is greater than 50. No, condition is false because 49 is less than 50. Here what they have given is 49 is greater than 50. Since the condition is false, the else part will be executed. What is the else part? Is 70. 70 is assigned to minimum. See the output, minimum equal to 70. Hope you understand this example with the help of syntax. So far what we have seen is 4 operators: arithmetic operator, logical operator, assignment operator, conditional operator as a theory part. Now let me see the demo session for these 4 operators, which you get a clear idea. Let me move to the demo session. Hello students, now we are going to see the demo session for the arithmetic operators. See here, demo program for the arithmetic operators. So this is nothing but of a comment. Okay, so first what I have given is I have assigned a value for a is equal to 100, and next I have assigned a value b is equal to 10. So now we are going to find the sum, difference, product and division, remainder, exponent and floor division. Okay, see here what I have done is a plus b is answer a and b is added together. Okay, and next a minus b and 100 minus 10. Okay, and next is a star b, and these two are multiplied and the value is stored in the product, and these a and b is divided and the value is stored in the quotient, and remainder is equal to modulus. A modulus 30. I have already said in the theory part, modulus gives the remainder part of the division. Okay, and this is exponent 10 to the power of 2. Okay, see here what the a value is 100, so 100 the power of 2, and floor division is nothing but of gives the integer value. Okay, integer value of the quotient. Now run the file and see the difference. Run the file. Sorry, just a minute. So once you run the program, you have to save the file and then run the module. See the answer. Okay, so what it was given is the sum. The sum is equal to a value is 100, b value is 10, so both is added together gives 110, and next the difference is a value 100, b value is 90, so 100 minus 10 is answer is 90. Sorry, a value is 100 and b value is 10, so 100 minus 10, the difference is 90, and a star 10 both is multiplied and the answer is 1000, and a divided by 10, 100 divided by 10, so the answer is 10, but the value will be displayed in floating point, so that's why with the decimal point. So remainder, this is modulus, so gives the remainder part, and exponent 100 power 2 is nothing but of 10,000, and floor division it's 100 floor division of 30, it's nothing but of integer part of the quotient. Okay, hope you understand this arithmetic operator. Okay, next let's see the relational operator. See, this is the next program, which is the demo program for relational operator. So first line is your comment session, so I have given in the hash. Okay, so next see here, a is equal to int of input, enter a value for a. Okay, this means that as I have said in the theory part in the last video, input enter a value for a. This asks the value from the user while running mode. Okay, so whatever the user type, it will be take as a string. So to consider to change the string into the integer, I have given the int part here. Okay, int of, which used for convert the data type of string to your integer part. Okay, so input enter a value for a, and int input enter a value for b. These a and b will be the values which get from the user at the runtime. Here print a and print b, and next here the condition is checking a is equal to b, so the value which you have given is checked together and gives the result. Here a is greater than b, the condition is checking, and here is a is less than b, the condition is checking, and here also the same, the a is greater than b is, So whatever you have given in the double quotation will be printed as it is. Okay, no change in that. Whatever the green color will be, which is given in the double quotation, will be printed as it is on your output screen. The black color here, A is equal to B, A is greater than B, A is less than B, A is greater than or equal to B, A is less than or equal to B, and A is not equal to B. These are the condition checking part. So whatever the answer will be stored in that particular print statement. Okay, so once you finish this coding part, let you run the program so that you will get the clear idea of this program. Run the module. See here, first statement, input A is equal to enter a value of A. It's asking enter a value of A. Now you give some 10 and press enter and enter a value of B. So it's asking, so I give 20 and press enter. So see here, A is equal to, next statement is print A and print B. So A and B value is printed, and then the condition is checking, is A is equal to B. The condition, I mean A is 10, B is 20. So is it equal? No. So it displayed as false. Condition is false. And next condition is A is greater than B. The condition is false because A is less than B. So see here, greater than condition is false. A is less than B. Condition is true. So the answer is true. Is A is greater than or equal to B? Either it is greater or either it is equal. Both the condition is false. So the answer is false. A is less than B or greater than B. Either one of the condition is true. அப்படினு செக் பண்ணுது. So either less than இருக்கணும் இல்ல equal to இருக்கணும். So இது வந்து less than. So condition is displayed as, the answer is displayed as true. A is not equal to B. So what I have said in the theory part, not equal to means, so whether the condition check A is equal to B அப்படினு செக் பண்ணுது. Equal to B illa false, because 10 is not equal to 20. So the answer is reversed. Okay, so answer is true. Excuse me, sorry. So what the last statement is, A is not equal to B. So it's checking the condition, A is 10 and B is 20. It is both is not equal. Okay, so the answer is true. It's A 10 is not equal to 20. So the answer is true. Okay, hope you understand this relational operator. And next we move towards the logical operator. See here, so this is the program for your logical operator. What I have given is, as usual, I have given A is equal to input enter a value for A, and B is equal to int input enter a value of B. So these two values will be get from the user at the runtime. And next print A and print B. These as usual as we seen in the relational operator. So now the condition is checking, is A is greater than B or A is equal to B. So the condition is checking. So if any one of the condition is true, the answer will be true. Okay, and next is A is greater than B and operator and A is equal to B. Here the both the condition has to satisfy. It has to be greater, A has to be greater than B and it has to be equal to B. If both the condition is satisfied, then the answer will be true. And last is not operator. Okay, so here only the reversing process will take over. So the answer, the conditions will be checked, and what the condition, what the answer will be reversed by the not operator. Okay, so see here, I have run the program. So enter a value for A, the asking the value is asking from the user. So I am giving some 100. Next value is 5, B value 5. See here, the condition is checked. Is A is greater than B or A is equal to B? So A is equal to B, the condition is false. Here see the condition, A is greater than B. This condition is satisfied because A is 100. So it is greater than 5. So the answer is true. Okay, any one condition has to be true. So the answer will be true. And next condition is AND operator. Is A is greater than B and equal to B? Here it is greater but it is not equal. Okay, only one condition is satisfied and the other condition is not satisfied. So the answer is false. And next is not greater than, A greater than B. So see here, first the condition is checked, A is greater than B. Yes, condition is satisfied, A is greater than B, answer is true. Here what the not operator will do is, not operator reverse the answer. Okay, answer is true, it will reverse and the answer is false. So see here, false is your answer here. Okay, so hope you understand, and don't confuse with the relational operator not and here logical operator not. Okay, so that is and that and this is different. Here it will reverse the answer. And next we move towards the assignment operator. See here, this is the program for your assignment operator, and first I have assigned the value x is equal to 10 and then print x is equal to x. So the value will be printed. So here 10 will be printed. Okay, so here in first print statement 10 will be printed, and next x is equal to x plus equal to 20. What it means is, I have given each expression, each operator in the comment section. Okay, see here how it can be read as x is equal to x plus 20. So what your value of x is 10 here. So 10 plus 20 is equal to, answer will be 30. 30 will be printed. Okay, so let's see here. With the run module you can understand it very clearly. See here, x is equal to 10 and the first print statement x will be printed. So the x is 10 here. Okay, so the x is 10 here, the x is 10 here, and next x is equal to x plus 20. Okay, so your x value is 10 and now 20 will be added together, and now x is equal to next what I have given is print. The x plus 20 is x value. So now 30 will be stored in the x. So the answer 30 will be printed. Hope you understand this. First x value is 10, so that x value is printed as 10. And next here what I have given is assigned 20 to it to add. So x is equal to x plus 20. So already x value is 10, now 20 is added. So now value is 30 is stored in x. So அப்போ நான் x print பண்ணும்போது எனக்கு 30 தான் value print ஆகும். Now what I have given next is x minus 5. Okay, x minus equal to 5. So how it can be read as x is equal to x minus 5. x ஓட value வேணா இப்போ 30. 30 ல இருந்து minus 5 reduce பண்ணணும். So your answer will be minus 25. Okay, and next x star equal to 5. How it can be read as x is equal to x star 5. So your now x value is 25 and the 25 oda 5 multiply பண்ணனும். So 25 into 5. அதை நான் next print statement ல print கொடுத்திருக்கேன். See here, and now the answer is 25 into 5 is 125. Okay, and next x divided by equal to 2. How it can be read as is x is equal to x divided by 2. So now your x value is 125. அதை நான் 2 ஆல divide பண்ணா வர value தான் நான் திருப்பியும் x print பண்ண சொல்லியிருக்கேன் இங்க. Okay, x divided by 2 is equal to என்ன print ஆகும் அப்படின்னா, see here the value x divided by 2 is 125 divided by 2. The value is 62.5. Okay, now again what I have given is modulus operation. X modulus equal to 3. Okay, what it will give is the remainder as answer. Okay, so see here 62.5 divided by 3. Now the x value is 62.5. So and the value modulus 3. Okay, what the value is remainder 2.5 is the remainder. That will be your answer. Now next what I have given is x exponent equal to 2. X exponent equal to 2. So அதை வர வேல்யூவை நான் இங்கே print பண்ண சொல்லியிருக்கேன். Okay, so see here the answer, the x exponent to what your x value is 2.5. 2.5 the power of 2. So 6.25. Okay, this is your answer. And next is floor division. X floor division equal to 3. now your x value is 6.25 6.25 divided by 3. So இது நான் என்ன சொல்லியிருக்கேன், உங்கள் quotientோட integer part will be displayed. Okay, so 2.0 will be your answer. Okay, so இதில் ஒவ்வொரு x value முன்னாடி இருக்கிற x value என்ன வந்திருக்கோ அதை தான் நான் நெக்ஸ்ட்டுக்கு நான் calculate பண்ண எடுத்திருக்கேன். Hope you understand this. Okay, hope you understand this concept of assignment operator. So short எப்படி elaborate பண்ணியிருக்கோம் அப்படிங்கிறது தான் நான் இங்கே வந்து கமெண்ட் செஷனில் ஒவ்வொரு எக்ஸ்பிரஷனுக்கும் பக்கத்தில் கமெண்ட் செஷனில் எக்ஸ்பிளைன் பண்ணியிருக்கேன். ஓகே, ஸோ இங்கே ஆன்சர்ஸ் ஒவ்வொரு முன்னாடி வந்த எக்ஸ் வேல்யூவை நான் அடுத்தடுத்த கேல்குலேஷன் யூஸ் பண்ணியிருக்கனால வேல்யூஸ் இஸ் டிஸ்பிளேடு. ஸோ முன்னாடி 10னா அதோட 20 ஆட் பண்ணால் 30. ஸோ 30யோட 5 மைனஸ் பண்ணால் 25. ஸோ அந்த மாதிரி நான் கேல்குலேட் பண்ணியிருக்கேன். ஓகே, ஸோ ஹோப் யூ அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்ட் திஸ் அசைன்மெண்ட் ஆப்ரேட்டர். அண்ட் நெக்ஸ்ட் let we move towards the conditional operator. See here, this is the example for your conditional operator. Okay, first line is the comment section. So I have given in front us hash. See the program, a is equal to 30 and b is equal to 20, and I have assigned the value here itself. Okay, a is equal to 30, b is equal to 20, and next what I have given is minimum equal to a if a is less than b, else b. What it means this line is it will check the condition. Sorry, இதுக்கு என்ன மீனிங்? if a வந்து greater than a வந்து less than b on condition check பண்ணுது. if the condition is true, it means then a will be displayed as your answer. if the condition is false means else b, that b will be displayed as your answer. Okay, see here, a is 30, b is 20. So condition is checking. 30 is less than 20. So condition is false because 30 is greater than 20. So since the condition is false, your else part will be executed. See, else part is what here? B. B will be stored in minimum. So B oda answer enna 20. So minimum equal to 20 அப்படினு answer display ஆகும். The minimum of A and B is minimum. So இங்க minimumல என்ன value இருக்கும்? 20 னு இருக்கும். அந்த value, the minimum of A and B is 20 அப்படின்னு உங்களுக்கு display ஆகும். See here, once I run the program, you can understand. See here, the minimum of A and B is 20. So இங்கே நான் கண்டிஷன் வந்து செக் பண்ணதில் ஆன்சர் வந்து ஃபால்ஸ், ஐ மீன் கண்டிஷன் வந்து ஃபால்ஸுங்கிறதுனால யுவர் எல்ஸ் பார்ட் இஸ் டிஸ்பிளேடு. இப்போ இங்கே 30/15 கொடுத்துருந்தீங்க அப்படின்னா, see here I am changing here. ஸோ இப்போ 30, நான் இப்போ இங்கே 15 கொடுத்துருக்கேன். ஸோ 30/50 நான் இப்போ சேஞ்ச் பண்ணியிருக்கேன். இப்போ வந்து A is less than B. இப்போ வந்து கண்டிஷன் வந்து ட்ரூவாக இருக்கும். A வந்து 30, B வந்து 50. So condition true. See here, once you have done any change means you have to save the file again and then you have to run the program. So இப்போ கண்டிஷன் என்ன இருக்கும்? A வந்து 30 is less than 50. Condition is true. So true means A part will be executed. So A value என்ன? 30. அது உங்களுக்கு ஆன்சராக வரும். See here, the minimum of A and B is 30. Because நான் இங்கே வந்து வேல்யூ பியை வந்து சேஞ்ச் பண்ணேன். ஸோ அப்போ A தான் A வந்து லெஸ் தென் B வந்து கிரேட்டர். ஸோ கண்டிஷன் ட்ரூங்கிறதுனால யுவர் ட்ரூ பார்ட் A பார்ட் இஸ் எக்ஸிக்யூட்டட், ட்ரூ பார்ட் இஸ் எக்ஸிக்யூட்டட். கண்டிஷன் ஃபால்ஸ் அப்படிங்கும்போது யுவர் எல்ஸ் பார்ட் இஸ் எக்ஸிக்யூட்டட் இன் யுவர் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் எக்ஸாம்பிள். ஓகே, hope you understand this all operators. So far what we have seen example is in demo session, arithmetic operators we have seen, and relational operators example we have seen, and conditional operators example we have seen, and logical operators example we have seen. Okay, and one more operator is assignment operator. So 5 operators example we have seen so far. Hope you understand all the examples which we have seen in the demo session. Okay, and thanks for watching this video.